हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल गो फॉर एग्रीकल्चर। आज हम इस लेक्चर में पढ़ने वाले हैं फिजिकल मेथड्स इन पेस्ट मैनेजमेंट। चलो अब शुरू करते हैं। व्हाट आर फिजिकल मेथड्स? दे आर द मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ फिजिकल फैक्टर्स इन द एनवायरनमेंट टू मिनिमाइज और प्रिवेंट पेस्ट प्रॉब्लम्स इज कॉल्ड एज फिजिकल कंट्रोल। लाइक हमारे पास जो फिजिकल फैक्टर्स है जैसे टेम्परेचर है, लाइट है, मॉइस्चर है, हम उसको मॉडिफाई करेंगे ताकि पेस्ट प्रिवेंट और मिनिमम भी हो जाए। It means you are modifying the physical factors. So what is its impact? Insects require definite ranges of physical conditions. इसका मतलब है हमें पता है हर इंसेक्ट को एक ऑप्टिमम रेंज चाहिए, लाइक ऑप्टिमम टेम्परेचर, ऑप्टिमम लाइट, ऑप्टिमम मॉइस्चर, ताकि वो सर्वाइव कर सके। तो अगर हम उस लेवल से डिविएट हो जाए तो क्या होगा? लाइक इफ़ यू डिविएट फ्रॉम द ऑप्टिमम टेम्परेचर, like either if you increase the temperature or you decrease the temperature, what happens? It will be difficult for the insect to live. तो ये impact है अगर हम physical factors को change करें. So the insect requires definite ranges of physical conditions, and any departure or the deviation from such ranges, they are lethal. It means they are dangerous to the survival and other life activities of the insects. So these are the impacts by deviating from the physical factors. So now we'll see what are the methods of the physical control. Temperature manipulation, moisture manipulation, light manipulation, electromagnetic energy and sound energy. So first we'll see temperature manipulation. Insect activity and metabolic rate, they are influenced by environmental temperature. Optimum range of temperature is vital for normal insect activity. हमें पता है इंसेक्ट की सर्वाइवल के लिए उन्हें ऑप्टिमम टेम्परेचर चाहिए। अगर तुम उसे चेंज करे तो क्या होगा? लाइक इफ़ यू चेंज दैट ऑप्टिमम टेम्परेचर, व्हाट हैपन्स? इंसेक्ट्स मर जाएंगे। ठीक है, सो इन हियर व्हाट इज द मेन फैक्टर इन्वॉल्व्ड? इट इज़ द टेम्परेचर. So the temperature is most important for the insect survival. How? Let me explain you. So in this picture you can see there are two boxes, right? 1 and 2. So these two boxes, they represent the temperature at which insects lead a peaceful life. That is in between 10 to 35 degrees Celsius. So this zone or the temperature at which the insects lead a peaceful life is called as zone of optimum or normal or effective temperature. It is also called as temperature preferendum. It means the temperature preferred by the insects to live. ठीक है, सो अगर टेम्परेचर बढ़ गया तो जैसे मोर दैन 35 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड, लाइक 35 to 50 इन बिटवीन, सो इसे हम कहते हैं जोन ऑफ इनएक्टिविटी ड्यू टू हाई टेम्परेचर. इट मीन्स इन दिस जोन और एट दिस टेम्परेचर the insects activities will be decreased or suspended, like in between 35 to 50. इसलिए हम इस जोन को कहते हैं जोन ऑफ इनएक्टिविटी ड्यू टू हाई टेम्परेचर. अगर 50 to 60 डिग्रीज के बीच का टेम्परेचर है, लाइक इफ द टेम्परेचर इज इंक्रीज्ड फ्रॉम 50 to 60, सो हम उसे कहते हैं जोन ऑफ फेटल हाई टेम्परेचर. इट मीन्स at this temperature the insects will be dead. So this zone of fatal high temperature is also called as maximum fatal temperature. ठीक है, so what is the moral of the story of this increasing temperature series is the insects will live only below 35 degrees centigrade and above 10 degrees centigrade, that is in the temperature preferendum zone. So till now we have seen what happens if you increase the temperature. Now we will see what happens if you decrease the temperature. So we know this 10 degrees centigrade is the main temperature or the chosen temperature for the insect. So if the temperature is decreased to -5, again this zone is also called as zone of inactivity. So here also there is zone of inactivity and here also there is zone of inactivity. What is the difference? The difference is temperature. In here, like in this zone, the zone of inactivity is due to the high temperature, but in here the zone of inactivity is due to the low temperature. Okay, so at these two temperatures the insects will be dead. So this is the temperature manipulation. So now we'll see how the temperature can be manipulated, like we have seen high and low. So the same now we'll see. So high lethal temperature, so इसमें हम temperature बढ़ेंगे to kill the pest. So in this there are three practices. Sun drying of grains. So the grains, they will be sun dried to control the rice weevil. Next is hot water treatment of rice seeds. So the rice seeds, they are done hot water treatment. It means they will be soaked in the hot water at 52 to 54 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes to control the white tip nematode. Next is flaming or flamethrower. So basically flaming or flamethrower means we'll burn the insects in a particular area of a field. Like for example, like this is a field, and after harvesting in a bare land area, if you see like some of the pests, they are aggregated in this manner. Okay. So if the pests are aggregated in this manner, it will be easy for you to identify them. So if you identify them, you can burn them. So this burning, it will only kill the pest but not the land. This is called as flaming or flamethrower. So in this picture you can see they are burning the some areas of the land where they find the pest. So this flaming is done to control locust and moringa hairy caterpillar. So this is the high lethal temperature practices, that is by increasing the temperature. Next is low lethal temperature. इसमें हम temperature को कम करेंगे. It means cold storage of potatoes to control the potato tuber moth. But the main important thing you should remember is हम temperature को increase करेंगे जब तक वो maximum fatal zone तक पहुंच जाए. Like yes, so like in this high lethal temperature, up to what zone you are increasing the temperature? It is fatal zone, that is zone of fatal high temperature. Up to that zone you are increasing the temperature so that you kill them. And the same with the low lethal temperature also. Till yes, so till the zone of fatal low temperature you are decreasing the temperature and you are killing them. So in here the zone of fatal high temperature and zone of fatal low temperature, they play an important role. Okay, so your main aim is to kill them. So this is the temperature manipulation. And the next is moisture manipulation. So we all know that in the well drained grains the moisture content will be less than 10%. So if there is relatively less moisture, the survival of the pest is impossible. So that's why in the grains we literally dry them so that their moisture percent will be decreased. So this manipulation or moisture manipulation is done in rice weevil and pulse beetle. And the next practice is alternate wetting and drying in the rice fields. So if we wet the rice fields and later if we dry the rice fields, this will reduce the brown plant hopper damage. So these are the two practices included in the moisture manipulation. Next is light manipulation. तो अब हम देखेंगे कि कैसे हम लाइट को मैनिपुलेट करेंगे. सो लाइट जो बिहेवियर ओरिएंटेशन का भी इन्फ्लुएंस करता है, जैसे कॉकरोच में. लाइक वी नो कॉकरोचेस, they are basically very active at the night time but inactive during the daytime. This is due to the behavioral orientation. So now we will see how light manipulation controls the pest. So like in red hairy caterpillar हम mating frequency को reduce कर सकते हैं, और इन इंडियन मील मॉथ में हम फर्टिलिटी को reduce कर सकते हैं, और हर डायापोजिंग इंसेक्ट में हम डायापोजिंग को डिस्टर्ब कर सकते हैं. So this is how these three pests they can be controlled by light manipulation. और एक important light manipulation जो है वो light trap. So light trap में क्या होता है, वो जो insects light से attract होते हैं और these insects they will fall in a bowl which are filled with the pesticides. So like here you can see in the light trap, it's of basically two parts. So one is the bulb and the second is a bowl. So in this bowl we'll fill the bowl with the pesticides. So with the help of this light we'll attract the insects. So when the insects, they'll come towards the light and they'll ultimately fall in the bowl. So since there are insecticides in the bowl, what happens? The insects will die. It means they are attracting the insects and we are killing them. So this is light trapping. So it serves many purposes like monitoring the initial infestation, seasonal incidents, pest weather relationship, pest intensity, pest survey, trapping and killing. So this trapping and killing is the main feature of the light trapping, and light trapping is most important light manipulation. Electromagnetic energy. So electromagnetic energy का जो रेडियो फ्रीक्वेंसी है, इट विल इफेक्ट्स द थोरैसिक गैंग्लियन. सो थोरैसिक गैंग्लियन जो पार्ट है वो प्रेजेंट है थोरैसिक रीजन में और वो सपोर्ट करता है सेंसरी एंड मोटर न्यूरॉन्स को. सो दिस रेडियो फ्रीक्वेंसी इट विल इफेक्ट द थोरैसिक गैंग्लियन एंड कॉजेस द सिनेप्टिक ब्लॉकिंग. So overall we can say this RF, it affects the nervous system. So this is used to control the rice weevils, and also we'll use the infrared radiation also to control the rice weevils. Like for example, this is a device here in the picture you can see. So इस picture में आप देख सकते हैं कि जैसे ये लाइट attract कर रही है insect को, like there are many colors of the lights like yellow color, black color, like for example. So the yellow color it attracts the aphids and black color attracts the Angemois grain moth. Okay, so these lights will attract the insects और जो radiation release हो रही है device से, this will affect the nervous system of the insect. So the lights will attract them and this device will release a radiation to kill them. So this is the use of the infrared radiation. And also sometimes ionizing radiations also used like X-rays, gamma rays to kill and sterilize the insects. So this is the electromagnetic energy. Next is sound energy. So in sound energy कुछ acoustic devices होते हैं जिससे काफ़ी आवाज़ प्रोड्यूस होती है. So बर्ड्स को डरा देती है. तो अगर हम इस डिवाइस को अपने फील्ड में रखते हैं तो हम ग्रेन्स को बर्ड से सेव कर सकते हैं. Like not only birds, squirrels also. And also if you keep these devices in the storage areas, like in the godowns, you can save your grains from rats. That means these devices, they produce a huge amount of sound, like unbearable sound to the animals, so that they won't come and destroy your food grains. So sometimes people use firecrackers also, but these firecrackers, they are the temporary ones, like you can just use them once. But these devices, they are the permanent, like you can use them for long period of time. So that's why these devices are more recommendable. But the disadvantage is the habituation to the sound. This is the only disadvantage, is sound energy. So these are the main methods in the physical control of pest management. So this is it guys. Thank you for watching. If you have any queries, you can ask in the comment section, and also you can post in the Instagram page. So till then, stay tuned. Take care. Bye bye.